So in this video, I want to talk about some minor upgrades you can make to the bolt of the SCW9 Pro and the Pro G model, just to extend the life of the bolt. So the first modification you should make is to replace the steel screw right here with a titanium one. You can get these titanium screws off AliExpress. It's a M2.5 by 8 mil. 6 mil will work as well. What you'll notice after prolonged use with the steel screw is that the bottom piece right here will start to wear down and bevel out. The titanium one will take some damage, but it won't round off like the steel one will, because you have steel on steel. It's better to have the titanium on steel. That way the titanium won't wear down, and the steel bolt catch, because it's hitting kind of a flat surface, it also won't wear away. So that's the first modification. Second modification, I'll show you. Let's take this screw out. Then we can take this piece off. Okay, slot that out. Take that piece off, slot this out. Second modification you can make is to add a buffer in this little channel section right here. It only needs to be, you can make it as long as you want, but it only needs to be wide enough to fit in that channel. What it'll do is, once you place this piece back in here, it'll actually, as the nozzle goes forward, it'll actually prevent further travel of the nozzle. That way you won't have this huge gap. You know, you can cut it down to maybe that big, or right there if you want. This will prevent it won't prevent it necessarily, but it will extend the life of the spring. Originally the spring has a really long travel, and it stretches out over time, kind of wears out, loses its retention. Next modification you can make, and I don't have I could probably show you, give me 1 second. The next modification you can make to the nozzle is to modify or replace the original rocket valve with an impasse. So this uses the standard VFC style rocket valve. You can purchase impasse versions from a company called CL Project. You can also use MP7, MP5 rocket valves, like from the Bowmaster, also from the VFC AR platform. It's going to be loud. I have to knock the pins out. Once those are out, we can pull the back off. Go. So spring, here is our rocket valve. Now when you get to this point, you take out the nozzle, you'll have a little square notch right here. Simply take a razor blade, cut that notch out. You want it flat, just like that, right? Then you can take a 5, I believe it's a 5/16, no, 5/64 drill bit. Drill a hole through here. Be super careful. Drill a hole through here. Take a rounded file it out just to bevel the edges a little bit. Then you can take your grub screw and your I believe this is a 1 mil Allen key, and just drive this grub screw through the hole. Make sure the point where you adjust is on this edge. It's okay if it's off center, doesn't matter. Once you get that in, it's done. Or like I said, you can just buy a rocket valve just like this offline. So those are the 3 modifications I would make to the bolt, just right off the bat. They're simple, they're easy. like I said, you can get these screws off AliExpress, as well as you can get that rocket valve from jkarmy.com.